Nowadays, 7 out of 10 students prefer B.tech in AI ML over regular CSE. They think that this would help them better with jobs in the future. Are you also one of them? Are you sure about your choice? Stay until the end of the video and we'll see, are pure AI ML jobs really the future? What industry expects from AI ML engineers during the placements? And does AI ML provide an advantage over regular CSE? It is true that AI ML engineers are the top paid professionals in the world. Some of them earn in crores working at Mang companies such as Netflix. But what do they really do? What are the skills that they are expected to have? Let's hear it from an expert who works at the machine learning team at Netflix. Let us take notes from her and let us see if that can help you decide if you have to choose AI ML over regular CSE.
Absolutely, yeah. One of the advice I do give to folks who are getting into ML, revise your fundamentals like mathematics or the basics of linear algebra. It really helps to build on top of that.
Mathematics is the foundation.
ML and AI, as you know, is extremely fast moving as a field. Like last year in one of the big conference in machine learning, KDD, one of the keynote speakers said, seeing advancement per day the way we used to see in a year. So the amount of research that used to come out in a year is now being published every day almost. So it's really fast moving. I got my PhD. Most of the deep learning methods that we use today did not even exist.
Yes, that's crazy true. Technology is updating every day.
So you just like back and revise those fundamentals, build intuition for the basic models, like learn logistic regression really well and explain deep neural network from it, because a lot of the fundamentals are very translatable and then you build on it. And then when we have large language model, generative AI, foundational model, you can build up on your fundamentals.
So these are the technical skills and these look like the fundamentals of AI ML.
To perform your job well, of course, the technical skills is the foundation, right? You need the expertise that you are required to perform at any given job. So technical skills are non-negotiable. But beyond that, communication, being a collaborator, fast decision making is another soft skill that I feel is important, because innovation velocity in any company and industry is fast, especially machine learning, AI. The field is moving fast. So you want to see through the all possible options, but quickly enough, and then commit to something and move on, rather than taking a really long time to get to the decision of what we should even build. All these things kind of come together: communication, decision making, collaboration, and just being a nice person to work with.
We even went through the career pages of some of the Mang companies. It is interesting to note that they expect some solid base and foundation in programming and hands-on experience in languages such as Python, Java, data structures and algorithms, and C++ is a plus. Do you want a separate video on what does it take to get placed in Mang companies? Comment below. So skill in software development is essential, and you also need exceptional professional skills such as critical thinking, problem solving, communication, collaboration, teamwork, leadership, etc. These are also known as soft skills, but they can be quite hard to acquire. And you also need to have some foundations in mathematics, like she said in the interview. So it is clear, this is what the AI ML industry looks for during placements. So, does choosing AI/ML give you an advantage in campus placements over regular CSE? To know that, we need to see what you learn in a B.tech AI course versus what you learn in a B.tech CSE course. For that, we need to analyze their curriculums. To make a fair analysis, let's take the curriculum of both courses from the same institute. Here, we have chosen one of the top institutes in India, NIT Karnataka at Surathkal. In B.tech AI, there are 50 subjects from year 1 to 4 in total. In B.tech CSE, there are 51 subjects from year 1 to 4 in total. Students in both programs have around 16% of the total subjects, which look like a revision of their 12th standard syllabus and are completely irrelevant from a career in computer science engineering or AI/ML. For example, you have chemistry lab. Here, you are expected to gain confidence in handling chemicals, glassware and instruments. Most importantly, you must also learn to measure, weigh and move chemicals. You also have a schedule of experiments. For example, you will estimate the total hardness of water. You will also measure the percentage of copper in brass and nitrogen in the ammonium fertilizer. In the physics lab, you need to find the frequency of a tuning fork. You will use a lens, a glass plate, a sodium lamp and a microscope to find the radius of a curved lens. Just like this, there are several other subjects and we can stack all of them in the category not related. Again, these account for around 16% of the subjects, which is more than one whole semester. You do have some subjects on soft skills such as professional communication, principles of management, etc. These are covered under humanities, and these account for about 16% of the total curriculum too. And since we heard that maths is crucial, you do have essential math subjects such as discrete mathematics, probability and statistics, and applied linear algebra. These cover around 6% of the curriculum. These again are common for both B.tech CSE and B.tech in AI. When it comes to core computer science engineering, things get interesting. There are several subjects that are common and foundational, such as fundamentals of computer systems, data structure and algorithms, computer systems lab, Python programming, operating systems, etc., which cover around 32% of the curriculum. Then there are electives. Electives are subjects that students are free to choose from based on their individual interests. These could either be advanced subjects from their own discipline or even other related subjects from other disciplines. So technically, you could still be enrolled in regular B.tech CSE, but you could pick from the allocated AI ML subjects as electives. Regular B.tech students at this NIT have 10 elective subjects and 8 options from AI ML specialization to choose from. Machine learning, artificial intelligence, deep learning, computer vision are some examples that even regular CSE students could choose to learn as part of their course without committing to the specialization in B.tech AI. So technically, these could be considered as overlapping or common subjects too. So overall, we have a big overlap between regular CSE and AI, only a small percentage that is exclusive to B.tech AI. Examples of the subjects which are exclusive to AI are human intelligence, optimization technique, brain-computer interface, etc. However, core CSE subjects such as software engineering, theory of computation, etc. are not covered in B.tech AI. So, does B.tech AI really give you an advantage over regular B.tech CSE? Well, not likely. Firstly, core software development still has the most career opportunities in terms of number of roles and vacancies, especially in entry-level positions. And the AI ML curriculum that we just analyzed misses out on some of the core CSE subjects such as software engineering, theory of computation, etc. Looking at the course credit assignment, we found that AI specialization subjects are rather theory heavy. While they do have some practical lessons, there are no separate lab courses for artificial intelligence, deep learning, etc. This doesn't provide hands-on experience to students, which is crucial to get familiar with real-world AI ML tools. So, there is no real placement advantage. If any, a tiny disadvantage instead. How can we be certain about this? Unfortunately, the colleges do not help in this regard. NITK placements do not report placements for AI and regular CSE separately and combines them together. So, that is about what we know today. But with the advent in AI technologies, do you think all other jobs are going to be obsolete? Won't we need regular software engineers anymore? Like we don't need traditional typists or stenographers, etc.? The true answer is we don't know, and probably no one does. Things are changing so rapidly that it is impossible to predict exactly what will happen. But what can certainly be useful is being up to date in learning and being adaptive to whatever the future holds. So, what can really provide the advantage for placements in 2028? Take a gamble on what could be the essential skills required for the future and learn them outside the college curriculum, after college hours, and hope that you don't burn out. Or get ahead by keeping up with the changes through work experience at top tech companies during college hours. Work experience before placements, during class hours? Yes, we asked the industry experts, and all of them expect students to have work experience through internships. Unfortunately, the typical curriculum does not allow for longer and continuous internships. Therefore, students miss out on this crucial work experience. The industry believes that long internships of at least 1 to 2 years of practical experience are essential. This allows students enough exposure to life as a software engineer, understand the software development life cycle, which is very crucial in the field of tech. Continuous or multiple internships also help to learn the latest technologies hands-on and develop other soft skills too. There are a lot of top universities offering exactly this futuristic learning approach that offer continuous or multiple internships of up to 3 years and hands-on learning that provides 80% practical and only 20% in theory. We at Kalvium are powering more than a dozen of them. To know what that college experience looks like, check out this video.